We'll now move on to the next presentation by Dr. Devdas Mukherjee, who is definitely a lion, a past district governor, and who's going to be talking about building diabetes facilities or programs in our facilities. We all know that diabetes is our next most important cause, and I would invite Dr. Devdas Mukherjee to come and tell us how he as a doctor and most importantly as a lion would think it appropriate that we could start these services in our existing facilities. Over to Dr. Devdas Mukherjee.
Good morning. It is a very difficult subject to speak in front of the heavy delegates like Noes Agarwalji, NCR chairperson, our multiple past international directors, AP Singhji, Sangeeta ji and Vishnu Bajoria ji, and technical director, my good friend, and all the DG teams of different districts of India. This is a subject I have to talk. It is how to build our diabetic program facilities in our existing facilities. So these are some facts we all know, is that about 422 million are diabetic so far in world. If the population is 700, then almost 2/3 of the population are already affected by diabetes. And these people, some of them will definitely go for a diabetic retinopathy problem and ultimately blindness if we do not take care of these people in right time and nicely. And this is the statistics by which Lions planned its action how to take care of diabetes, how to take care of diabetes. And I'm very proud to say as a Lion, we are all ready. Because if you go to LCIF and give a search of, as just write down diabetes, you will find 1650 citations to choose your subject and to find out what you can do for the community as a lion or as a non-lion. We are so serious that in our district and multiple, we have created a post that is called the diabetic chairperson, who must be well informed about the problem of diabetes. If he's a doctor, it will be easy naturally to pick up the things, but if he's a not doctor, then he will be must train himself to up to date to take care of diabetic problems and to preach what Lions wants to do for the taking care of diabetic prevention. And of course, we cannot do alone. There are many agencies who are taking care of diabetes, and we have partnered with them. The few of the names are given below. Our facilities mean what? The Lions facilities which we have at the moment. What are those? Vision centers, we all know, manned by an optometrist or maybe two, and some good eye hospitals in our, I know in my multiple, but I'm sure there are many good hospitals in our India and whole world as run by Lions, and eye hospitals of excellence. That means we can consider them as a tertiary center. So if we consider all these three facilities which we have at the moment, how can we go beyond and make it ready to take care of the diabetic load? At vision center level, that is manned by an optometrist. Optometrist who knows something of everything, but he is not a doctor. But he is trusted with taking care of many things: refraction, cataract screening, some sort of glaucoma screening, and if we give him the task to screen also the diabetic problems, it will be overwhelmed to him. He cannot perform, and as a result, we will be missing a lot of diabetic patients who needs care. So in my suggestion, I will allow him to ask 4 questions to the patient. Very simple 4 questions. Are you a diabetic? If he says yes or some doubt, then next question is, how long you have been diabetic? Who takes care of your diabetes? That will give the name of the doctor and the level of expertise he is getting from his doctor. And number 4, have you ever been warned or told that diabetes kills your eyes and you might be blind due to diabetic eye diseases? 4 simple questions. And of course, when doing screening or something, he is doing some blood test. If someone at random are suspect of diabetes, this group and this group must go to the higher level for diabetic screening. To develop these facilities, I don't think we require any money, just to change the mindset of the optometrist and ours, because we manage the vision centers. At the next level, we have got an ophthalmologist who is trained in many subjects, but now he is to be trained a little bit more to take care of diabetic problems. How to pick up them? You don't need a lot of instruments to pick up these diabetic problems. Only your oversight and your sincerity. You need a slit lamp and an anti-diopter. Enough. Diabetic people, examine the patient on a slit lamp. With 90 diopters, you will pick up the diabetes, the finest changes in the very beginning, early phase maybe. When you are sincere to do that, it is not difficult to manage the next step. But if he is not diabetic, if he is diabetic but there is no retinopathy, tell them the patient to come back after 1 year. So you are reducing the burden to the tertiary center, screening those patients in the secondary level, and you can take care of appropriate things with some availability of some more instruments. Now you all know fundus photograph instruments are easily available. That is called the smartphone apps, which can attach to a slit lamp or any other viewing device. You can take the snap and record it. Or if query, you can send it to upper level for an expert's opinion. This will cost not a lot. But if you want to reduce the load of the tertiary center, then you should equip these hospitals with 2 basic things. One is your OCT, that is the mask for diagnosis of diabetic maculopathy, and another one is the retinal laser system. If you can take this, we can reduce the 80% of the burden for the tertiary center. At the tertiary center, the next level, the surgeons or the ophthalmologists will do not a much thing. They will be taking care of the serious diabetic eye diseases, vitreoretinal surgeries. At there, they can plan for the rehabilitation. As my previous speaker said, that when we cannot treat the patient, treat the disease, we can treat the patient with our human touch. The patient is blind, we understand, due to the end-stage diabetes, but we can give him some sight or help to walk around. Rehabilitation is necessary, and that can be achieved at the tertiary level, because many sorts of advanced things are required. Number 3 is the planning. Planning means what you have done so far from the vision center level, secondary level to tertiary, then percolate our information and experience and our work pattern, what is the best for the community, go back to the vision center level. And audit, that is a must. That means how many diabetic patients you have detected, how many blood tests you have done, how many have been positive, how many been seen by the ophthalmologist, how many, all sorts of data should be compiled in the tertiary center for further analysis and planning for our achievement. How can we be better? I think all these things which we have at the moment will require nothing a lot to incorporate diabetic program in our existing facilities. That can easily be done, only our mindset to be changed, whole the team is changed. I know the Lions are volunteers. I don't think it will be a difficult thing to adapt anything in this respect. Now we are ready to cook the fish, but we'll catch the fish. What does it mean? Who will get the diabetic patients to us? We are ready with our shops. Vision center is ready, secondary center is ready, tertiary center is ready. But who will pick up the patient who needs diabetic retinopathy management or diabetic other management? Who will do that? Lions are already planned nicely, and about this we all know, it is said, each member can play a vital role. One-to-one communication. If you have diabetes, have a eye checkup. Tell your friend that if you are diabetic, something like that. And Lions boast of a huge number of doctor membership. There is a big manpower we can involve. Each doctor member, through its professional association, can build awareness a lot. Ophthalmologists at secondary and tertiary center are like good cooks, but without fish to cook. So this cook must go out to fish and cook. My humble submission, I enjoy or suffer a unique situation. I am a lion and a past district governor. I am an ophthalmologist. I have a lot of general physician friends, and at the same time also I see a huge number of patients living untreated. That is all for my submission. I don't think it is an acceptable one to anyone, but this is my thing, it's my feeling. Thanks a lot for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you.
Thank you, Dr. Devdas Mukherjee. May I request Lion Vansidhar Babu to please present a memento to Dr. Devdas Mukherjee, our past district governor. Absolutely right. Simple things that we can do comes from a heart of a lion who's also a doctor and who knows what we can do at our various levels. Thank you very much.